Good girl. Be safe. Otto.
Oh, I had a quick scout about. Seems Blackthorn's the only... It's just locked.
But unlike any old...
Well spotted.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Straight home now. So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
How much did you get?
Enough.
More than me. Put it here. Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, the way you've carried on. When we first met, I am 5 years on, so thanks for proving.
You weren't right. I changed. And if you hadn't, I couldn't have done any...
Don't give over. All I did was choose hope. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts, just like the old. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the...
I'll see you back at the height.
Oh, but I'll make...
Right. Blackthorn.
Yeah. Cheers for the stardust.
Nice to get out and about. Let's do it again, so...
I'll make a start. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other...
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll...
Suppose we'd better
Give us a shot.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear.
Excellent.
So,
The helm for this will be...
salvage from the ruins.
But we don't...
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one person... What's the name back there?
What's in it?
Oh, so... I'll show you. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the... Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone, in other words, the reactor would overheat. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of... And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material. Why? If C or...
You can stop there. Mid said we might be able... Where would I find...
Yes. It's in Lorbert's... The thing is, well, I probably should... It's no longer a matter of...
I see. Would that help?
Oh, I'll gather my team and head...
Good girl. Run like the wind. Straight home now.
Oh,
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Too slow. The things I do,
Sit!
you shouldn't have any.
Indeed.
All right.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
Excellent.
And
Right.
how so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going, which is why a prism. I thought a triple thick layer of the helm and the plating. I need something like
Well, if I were in need, I know whose counsel I would.
tones. I've got all the details. Can you take this to it?
Right away.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? All.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this? She hasn't yet remained cool, as you can... I wondered if you might know of a solution.
Perhaps it is not.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. And yet,
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a... I see.
early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm.
So if we could recreate...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the... I shall speak to them if you would be so... the knowledge of the path.
Thank you, Hop. And since you're us...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market.
The other,
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well,
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would... So, Clive, who will accompany you?
all right, so... What?
I have taken the liberty of preparing.
Garlic? Are you sure this is the... Looks like the
Though these items may so much so in now, of course. They...
Well, I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon.
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with you. Now, where's Talia?
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up
I
on
won't
these.
abuse.
There you are.
Ah, we shouldn't have any problems. But if time is of the...
All right.
Let's see now. Meet me by the...
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
How the hell is anyone
Buy, sell, or be gone.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Well,
I did.
garlic and... We should get this back to Tomes. But... we're not in... Do you know, I think this is... In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared...
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, I came here with Sid once. Shopping for some... And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even... Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot.
It does. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want...
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it was? But in the spirit of sharing and caring... You're appreciated too. Well, I think we've tarried long. I ought to get these ingredients back to... I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right.
I heard you the first time.
How's what?
Well, I was just explaining.
You can count on...
What? Thank...
Right then. Jill, would you...
Of course.
Oh, and it was good to talk.
It appears our work here is a shame when both the shielding and follow perhaps.
Leave it. Thank you. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep, but you'll be pleased to know...
You found some...
In a manner of speaking, he's supervising the...
Brilliant.
Oh, thank me.
Right then, to the black...
You know, when I thought I'd be making swords and
Displacement.
Same different. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it... Let's take this out, Mid. You get all the parts lined up.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This...
It's finished.
luck, fella.
Thank you, Clyde. That's one down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build.
Good luck to them. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me. And my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst, and that's what she was meant to be. But now she's so close to being. I don't want her to be just a. I want people to sail aboard in a world where we're not.
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can.
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, sod our plans.
Are you sure?
Something.
He'd be proud.
You
I was.
Right. There's just one thing.
All right.
Aye, Cap.
They told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clyde, we'd finished sending half the art. No, excuse no, she said that.
She.
Clyde, will you... She'll probably be...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. All yours. All done?
How are you doing? Quick look. Always something in there.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
Obelus.
Yep. You in our... But I got an urgent, Boris.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't me.
What tide? Troubling. Well...
So what? Mid got
it.
Well, but next time you plan on visiting...
Ah, don't be so hard on just like... Anyway, wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High House?
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on. Just be sure to give Sid...
Oh, by the way, she's got some things.
I hope she's... Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in 2 places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.